first things first, one of the main more common things we find is customers will say, well, my lift doesn't come out of the vehicle. And you'll see here on the side of the lift, on both sides, you will see these safety catch hooks. One on the driver and one on the passenger. They're on all Braun Century lifts that MoveMobility installs in their wheelchair accessible full-size van lineup. Now, these safety hooks are only to be used, they're not to be used during transportation. Some clients get frustrated and the lift doesn't come out, and we find that they're actually bringing the lift all the way into the vehicle and then releasing the lift slowly to let the lift catch on the hooks so they can transport the vehicle, transport their patients, their clients and whatnot with the lift caught on these hooks. And I'll just briefly show you what that looks like. So here you can see I've brought the lift out a little, and we've now made the lift catch on the hook here. And while the camera is still here, I'm just going to fold the lift in. As you can see, it is now released, and I will just catch it again. Some clients find that, or believe that we should be transporting the lift with the hooks in this position. Unfortunately, that is not correct, and it can cause damage to the lift because you can see the lift is now very loose, and it will rattle and could damage other components on the lift, causing to a frustration with that. Now, as you can see, now it's caught on the hooks. I press unfold, and nothing happens to the lift. So the simple fix to that is to press fold. As you can see, the lift moves back into the vehicle. It releases the catches as we saw earlier, and you can release the lift and use the lift and load your clients. Sometimes you will find that one side catches and the other side hasn't. And what will happen is in these arms there are safety limit switches, and if broken, or when I say broken, they are separated when they shouldn't, the lift will actually stop working and the controller will stop working. Now you can see, I know it's a bit sunny, but you can see in here the fold, unfold, up and down words are lit, and I'll just turn the lift on and off and you can see them change. Now, anytime those are not lit, that means that a safety switch is broken. And in the case of one of these hooks catching and the other side hasn't, it may stop the hand control from working and your lift will look twisted. And these upper lights may also go out. In that case, you will need to use the manual backup pump to pull the lift back into the vehicle to reset all the safety switches, and your hand control will light up again and you're about to use your lift. Now, you're probably wondering what are those hooks for? Great question. Those hooks are there for, in the eventuality of there may be a hydraulic leak, a slow leak from the manual release not being tightened properly after an incident where the manual pump had to be used, and the lift has slowly drifted out, as we call it. There's a small hydraulic leak, and the lift will drift out. Because the lift works on gravity, any hydraulic leak, the lift will want to come out of the vehicle. As it comes out, these go down and catch as a safety feature. What that does, it prevents the lift from resting on the doors, and when you open the doors, the lift is not coming crashing out because there's nothing holding it and there's no hydraulic pressure. So it is, these do have a function, but not to be used during transportation. And that's the biggest thing we can share with that, is not to be used during transportation because you will damage other safety components of the lift.